Good morning, Greenbrier Wolfpack. I'm the host of the Pack Pod, Katie Grace Daly.
And today we have a special guest.
Mr Fulmer, principal, Greenbrier High School.
And we have a new addition to our podcast.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Addison Long.
So we're just going to start off the podcast asking Mr. Fulmer some ways to be productive the second semester.
Yeah, it's all about timing. You know, when we see kids that excel, they usually have the prioritized goals in hand. Whether you think you're goal setting or not, you see kids that are on top of things early, getting their full time in class, everything done in a timely manner, and things of that nature, just like you would do at your home. When you pull those things into your school life, you see a lot more success on the front end.
Do you think staying organized is a big part of that?
It is, and it's funny because most teenagers are not very organized, and we see those things. And even in the adult world, you go in, some people are so meticulous and so orderly, and some, are not. But organization is key. You'll see that every level that you go, you continue to post-secondary education, when it's up to you. You don't have moms or dads breathing down your throat, or teachers, but when it's just you and your routine in college or wherever that is, if you're not organized, things slip away. Multitasking gets crazy now. You guys know what all the things that we put on you outside of extracurricular that's on you, and most everyone here does something else. And going back to productivity, and just layer that with being organized, and you'll definitely reach more goals.
Yeah, awesome, yeah.
I think it's definitely important to everybody find their own system of organization too.
For
Some
sure.
people use binders, some people use folders, some people just randomly find the papers in their book bags, and that works for them.
Yeah.
I'm big on to-do lists. I like to make to-do lists in my notes app. That way I have everything organized by date and time.
Yeah, we certainly, my admin team meets Monday. We organize the week because it changes so much with athletic coverage, who we want to go observe with our teachers. We think we have a plan in place, and then things happen, and situations come up with parent meetings or whatever. Discipline sometimes kind of throws a wrench in our plans, but we do try to meet at certain times of the week and plan, sometimes weeks in ahead. Just like our teachers, we send out a pack press to our teachers every week, trying to keep them on top of things, because they're really the workhorses of our school, and they are super. If we go back to number 1 and 2, productive and organized, most of them are very, very on target with what has to be accomplished for the week. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I think there's definitely a lot of help if people just need help getting organized, for sure. A lot of teachers help, and wraparound and guidance as well can give organization, time management tips.
Yeah. So, Mr. Fulmer, do you have any time management tips that would be useful for high school students?
Well, the old procrastination word, right? And it's so easy to push off to the next day, and I was just telling my kids that would go through, that came through our school, because they were the masters at that. We can do that tomorrow, Dad, or we can do this, and this teacher allows us this, and this teacher wants it, here. If you do a little bit each day, it makes life so much easier. Again, we're trying to train you guys for the next level, right? And most of our kids do want to keep pursuing higher ed, and you can't push off. Even in your advanced levels here, you can't push off that writing assignment till whenever, and depend on other resources to do that for you. A little bit each day is a lot easier than at the very end, especially when it comes to studying or all that. So,
Can you tell us about some of the resources we have, if a student needs help with their grades or anything like that? What do we offer here?
Well, the best resource right off the bat is other kids. Our peer-to-peer, and we have so many kids that want to do that. The course, or I say course of action rather, would be talk to all your peers and network amongst yourselves. You guys do a pretty good job of that, and then yes, we got guidance depending on what resource in your need, whether it's academic or personal need. You mentioned wraparound services before that. And again, ask your teachers. Even if you don't have that teacher particularly for that content, maybe look at other schedules that they tutor. Oftentimes they'll let you join those sessions.
Right. Yeah.
But again, our NHS, all those kids, they can certainly help kids that are struggling.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And I know we talk about at Greenbrier, our core values are being responsible, respectful, and resourceful. So what does that mean to you, and what does it really mean to our school?
Yeah, it is our core values. Mr. Jones says it every day.
Yes.
It is, the greatest thing about our school. It's just different, and we've been at other schools before where, you have to worry about safety. You have to worry about being respectful and respected by teachers and each other, and that's really it's kind of a norm here. And so it again, our job is to train you to be successful in the society, and where you have to be on time. And as much as you guys want to, bang your head against the wall with our bells going time to time, there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
You're in the workforce; those things matter. In the competition, it really does matter. And so being resourceful and respectful in those manners, you just want to echo how you want to be treated, and you can see that our discipline numbers are going down, and our worst day is a lot of people's best day in other schools, but we can teach kids, the academic side and model. We hope as an adult model what it looks like to be a good citizen and a good dad, mom, whatever. But that comes from within, and your core values with your parents too. And hopefully that you're echoing what your parents have high expectations for you. But I will tell you this: the most powerful thing to do for us is watching kids do the right thing in front of kids. When teenagers see that's what you should do when someone's sitting at the lunch table by themselves, or that's what you should do in the hallways when you're walking to and from, or when no one's looking, if you're in the restrooms, not doing anything you shouldn't be doing. Those have more impact than adults telling you what you can and cannot do.
My mom, she loves to say actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Oh, yes.
No doubt about it. It's not a cliche. And, and our kids, for the most part, are wonderful. They do fantastic. And we'll see them as adults later on, and it's just, heartwarming to see how successful they've been. And, it's amazing what community we do have here. Sometimes we take it for granted, myself included. But it's a pretty awesome place, pretty great school, and it's because of our kids.
It's truly a special place.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah, we want you to look back and years to come and say, my high school experience was awesome.
Yeah.
And because we only have you for a few short years, and then you're gone. So it's a wonderful place.
Awesome. Well, speaking of exciting things coming up, we have prom coming up. So what can you tell us about our attendance and just things we need to know about?
Yeah, that was a district initiative, and really, prom is a special time. It's and we wanted to make sure that those that are attending prom, have the right to do so, and that's through behavior and making sure that you've earned that spot. So other schools, I'm not pointing fingers at my colleagues because we have kids that miss days too. With exam exemptions kind of fade, and sometimes it's easy to just say, what, I'm gonna stay home, right?
Yes, sir.
And not come and this, that, and the other. And instructional time, we've already lost. About 14 days with the storm and, the massive blizzard that we had here. So those days away matter. And, one day of instruction, there's a lot going on. So we wanted to put a little teeth back in the game. And those that are just missing days just to miss and are unexcused will not be allowed to go to prom. And that's, so you get your parent notes still. You get, doctor's notes. So we just want to make sure the days that you can be here, be here. And that way we can get you to the finish line when it comes to graduation, and we can enjoy prom together.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Do you have any closing remarks you'd like to add?
Well, thanks you for this opportunity. I want to get back on here more often. You guys are the spark plugs of our school and our community, and it's great to be a part of this. So I love it here, and it's because of you guys. And I appreciate it.